Hello, I am roaringbug, and welcome to my Sims 4 speed build. This build is called Grand Victorian House, and it uses custom content. The custom content is from Felixandre and Harrie. For those who don't know, custom content is furniture and fixtures and stuff that you could use in The Sims, but it's not created by The Sims. It's created by fans of The Sims. And the custom content is free, and you can get it offline and just add it into your mods folder. Though, if you like the custom content, you're more than welcome to donate and give some donation to the creators, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Also, the ability to use custom content is currently changing and will be now put on one platform, and the benefit of it is that when custom content gets updated for gameplay, you won't have to wait for it to be updated and remove it from your folder and add it into your folder again. So this house is based off a picture that I saw on Pinterest. It's of an architectural drawing of an 1875 Victorian house. My method of building is I usually just start with a picture of a house and I make up the rest of the interior and the other features of the house that I can't see from the image. So the sides of the building and the back of the building is something that I just made up as I go along. My apologies if my voice sounds a little off. I am still recovering from being sick. So the first part of my video is just how I am putting the house together. I'm just working on the shell and the roofing. Since this is a Victorian style home, it has a lot of detail, and as you can see, those little window placements on the third floor are called dormers. So the thing that really makes this build stand out is that it has a carport in the front of the building. It's like a little archway over the road area in front of the house where a carriage or a car can pull up right up to the house. And I didn't really get the size of the build right because I didn't have enough space for those three-sided window bump outs that I put in the front of the house. So what you're seeing is me adjusting the entire house, making it wider on either side. Unfortunately, I put a platform on the flat roof, and I have to move all the pieces in order to keep up with that platform. I didn't always add platforms underneath my flat roof pieces, but I realized that it helps cover the edge of the roof, because when you have intersecting roof pieces, sometimes there's a slight image glitch in the roof where two pieces will create like a void. But if you put the platform on the bottom of the flat roof piece, you don't see it. It helps hide it. So I've been using that method while making my builds. So this is the overall shell of the house, and now I'm working on that archway, which will serve as a carport. And these really beautiful arches are like again, I just used Felixandre and Harrie's custom content. I think that's from a collection called Brownstone. So I don't have a listing of their CC, but again, like I said, it's all free and you can get it offline. If not, if you download this house, you're just gonna miss like the CC items in the house, but you're gonna keep the rest of the shell. I don't normally use custom content because I know that most simmers don't have it, especially if you play off console and you don't have the Sims on your computer. When you have the Sims on your computer, then you can download all of this custom content material. And now I'm just adding all these windows, and I put that roof, the darker roof trim, so I can cover all of the pieces behind the roof pieces when it connects with the wall. So the front of the house with the pillars, I made it off-white because I realized I was losing the fence when I put the arch in the front of the build, because you can't have an arch and a banister at the same time. So I used a debug item from Get Together, which has like an old-fashioned pillared style railing, but the color is off-white, so I thought I'd make it match and make it all off-white. But later on I changed it and I just make it all white. I didn't really care that that banister was off-white. So later on, when I do the interior of the build, you're gonna see more custom content that I use, and my favorite custom content is the wallpaper and the flooring. The flooring tends to be very bright, very Max's cartoony for the normal wallpaper and floor patterns, but custom content has really beautiful patterns that have more of a muted and realistic design to them, which I think is very attractive, especially when you're doing an older style build. This Victorian house, like I said, it has a lot of detail, and my theory is that the more patience you have to add detail to a build, the more beautiful it will be. My second theory is that when you have beautiful items, it's not hard to make a beautiful build. So, like I said, like the objects are just really, really fantastic, and they have a lot of detail to them that I think looks really elegant. So, like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm gonna leave it here. But if you like this build, you can download it off the gallery, though you have to enable you can see custom content. And like I said, Harrie and Felix, their custom content is free and free to download. But if you don't have it, like I said, you're gonna have the basic build. You're just gonna miss like just the fancy details of like the wallpaper and maybe a couple of pillars, but all of that can be replaced with normal items in the game. So if you enjoyed this build, please like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. Thank you and enjoy.